One, go.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, various genders from across the world, welcome to the world-famous Packcast, brought to you by the Wicked Wolves, arguably the best gaming organization on the planet. Lovely to see you guys again. It's been a long week. It's been an interesting week. Quite a lot of things have been happening. And before we even continue, I will let you know that the topic we will be discussing is controversy in the gaming world. So funnily enough, it's not going to be a comfortable conversation that we're going to have. There will be things we will be talking about that will make you squeal, that will make you squirm, that will make you wonder, how dare you even say things such like that? But that's the whole point of controversy. It's going to make you uncomfortable. Havoc, where are you?
Hey, guys. Hey, how's it going?
It goes well. How are you, Havoc?
Not too bad. I'm Havoc. I am part of the US CDL team. I am the IGL for the US CDL team. So I've been around, been streaming for a long time, and it's great to be here. Introduce yourself, Ashen.
Hello, I am Ashen Lux. I am the content general manager for the Wicked Wolves. And yeah, hi guys, how's it going? It's nice to be back on the podcast.
Hi.
Hello.
It's good to see you back. Shame without your cosplay, but you're still looking awesome. Bearded Viking, the epitome of manliness. How do you do, Viking?
Yes. Well, how are you? For those that don't know me, I am Bearded Viking. I am the U.S. regional manager for esports and games I like to play. I got to tell you guys, I just started speedrunning Dark Souls 3.
In particular, we wanted to talk about controversy in the gaming world. Now, when I told you guys we were going to talk about it, I didn't tell Ashen. I think Alpha got Ashen onto board before I could get to him, so that's awesome. But I told these two guys, the first thing I mentioned was the controversy surrounding The Last of Us 2. So the leaks, the opinions that happened, everything like that. I'm going to hand the mic over to Havoc first.
So I got through most of the game. I haven't finished it. I'll be honest right there. But I have a buddy who literally finished it within like the first week it was released. And he's like, yeah, the first half is really fun. And then the second half is basically pointless. That's his feeling of it. And right then and there, I'm like, all right, I might just let you tell me the story. Yeah. So I haven't really picked it back up. I was going to after you told us the topic.
Right.
And I just never got to it because I still can't like bring myself to it. And it sounds like
that's bad.
Yeah. I mean, that's what he was telling me. He says the ending is great. I don't know what it is. He never told me. He told me I need to finish the game. But I got turned off on it because we waited how long for this game?
7 years.
And then I have 2, 3, 4 people telling me that basically the second half is a waste. And to me, I don't know if that's actually true. But when I have 3, 4 good friends telling me, then I'm like, all right, then it's got to be true.
However, there's another guy amongst us that's played. Ashen, you've played, haven't you?
I have indeed. I've not finished it either.
I think from your Facebook post, you have a different opinion, don't you?
I do have a different opinion. I actually really like it. I am really big on RPGs anyway, and things like that, because I've played limitless amounts of RPGs. And I just like the way the story's done and it follows on and everything's sound. I think it's because I'm so intertwined with the story being what it is. I was really into it and I still am. Like, I'm still going to continue to finish it. I have heard the same things as you guys. So obviously it swayed me a little bit to do it slower, but I'm still going to do it. But there is so much controversy around it with the idea of like everyone hating on Abby and other characters that I actually do like. I will fight about Abby till the ends of the earth. I don't know what Kat thinks, but I love Abby. I think she's great. She was pinnacle to the story. I'm not going to mention anything, but there's so much happens in the first bit. I think it kind of does ruin the second half because the first bit is just boom, 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 boom. All this stuff's happening. And you're like, damn, all right, cool. Let's continue.
Man, can I tell you how much I love the first one? And I didn't even pick this one up. I was so excited for it, and because of the leaks and everything, I promised myself I wouldn't either. But with the internet, it's so hard to avoid.
Right.
Right. And
No, the game finishes. Revolution, you're amazing. What bugged me more was the fact that they had just signed up Ninja, and I believe they signed up another guy, and 1 or 2 months after, kaput. They just closed down, and off he goes. So that's a bit mean to do, I think. Yeah. Do you guys know a bit more about that? I mean, what happened to Ninja and what the mixer crash and everything? Anybody?
I think that they took Ninja back, Twitch. I think there was a lot of bad thing went down when Ninja actually left Twitch. I know that there was a lot of crap around that with him being like, he's betrayed Twitch, he's left for Mixer, and then he's been there for like not long, and then they've just went, oh, come back, open arms, let's go. And it's all a bit weird.
It's funny what money does to people, right? Really. I love how all three said at the same time. We all know.
From what I had read, it's their numbers were not right. So they thought they had all these numbers as revenue, and I guess that the reports on them were wrong. So they did those power moves. They got Ninja and I think it's Shroud. They got as well. Yeah, which obviously cost quite a bit of money, and they didn't bring as many people as Mixer anticipated. So essentially, they buried themselves. They couldn't sustain after getting those guys. So
I heard a rumor that Mixer were already planning to merge with Facebook anyway. So why would you sign up Ninja? Just like you said, I mean, it's like Viking is saying there. They probably thought they were going to get the numbers, and then you release Ninja. So do you think something else might have been going on? Maybe that they decided, nah, screw Ninja, screw Shroud, we don't give two hoots. Because couldn't they have kept them on and moved them over to Facebook? I don't know. Anybody on that?
It is literally just about money, isn't it? Yeah. There's no else involved, I don't think. I think the Ninja thing was just purely their mistake, and they went, cool, well, he's still got money, so we'll sort that out. I don't think they cared about Ninja in the process. They just went, he's got money, that'll do.
This is a big thing now. Dr. Disrespect got kicked off Twitch for reasons unknown. And I haven't dug into it that much. I thought I'd leave it to you guys to inform me and inform other people out there. If anybody else out there has an opinion on Dr. Disrespect, please give us a shout out. But you guys, I'll leave the floor to you guys to talk about Disrespect. What do you guys think?
That's the thing. Nobody knows, right? It's just
nobody.
And they keep going back to his last stream, his last few minutes, right? That he looks at his phone. He's like, well, we'll make it through this. Like, make it through what? And a lot of people think it's a publicity stunt, but at this point, I really don't think it is, because if you go and look at that YouTube video he just dropped 2 days ago, he's turning it into a publicity stunt now, because he doesn't know, why
damage control, right? Yeah.
Right, but also too, he did an interview with the Washington Post here in the U.S. saying that he still doesn't know. He's got a legal team going and looking through things and making sure, like he's covering his ass, basically. Pardon me, covering his butt. And he's doing that, and that's what you got to do in this certain situation. I know Viking, we were talking about it before, that it might go back all the way to 2017 or 18 at E3 when he went into the bathroom, and then that turns into a legal issue. But then this is me just speculating as well. What if Twitch? So Mixer's shutting down. Twitch paid Dr. Disrespect X amount of dollars, right? 6 figures, 7 figures. What if they're using that now to get rid of him, just so they can sign Shroud and Ninja back? You know what I mean? Like we were just saying, money brings it in.
Right. Yeah. It's all about money.
Yeah. So, and I mean, but also too, if it's a legal issue, I mean, what the Giphy got rid of all his GIFs on their site. What is it? G Fuel got rid of his flavor, as far as I know. They got rid of all that. Like, they're just canceling them at this point. Yeah.
G Fuel got rid of that flavor. That's pretty big. I mean, that's how. I just looking here at the chat. The chat. Psycho Jester is saying that he explained that the ending of his last stream was in relation to COVID. Then Chezzy is a good guy when he's playing into this. Journalist went on Reddit, spoke about the doctor saying he knew everything what was going on and couldn't release the information because of how deep it goes, which is fair. It could be deeper than even he knows, so he just has to shut his mouth. Like you said, we don't know what's going on. Maybe even he don't know 100% what's going on. Ashen is really reserved about it because he wants to say it because it's really risky to say. But because this is about controversy, I will take the heat. Ashen, give us a shout. What is it that you wanted to say?
I have quite a bit with games because there's a lot of games that involve people with mental health. And obviously with games helping them so much, there's tons of controversies that games did this and games did that. And like there's one that I play called Doki Doki Literature Club. And it was a game that came out like not too long ago. And a kid ended up killing himself because the game was so violent. And then that got like the amount of legal people that looked into the game because it was the game that made him do it. The game made him do it. And it wasn't. It was just he was struggling and his mum was willing to take the game off him. But the amount of controversy that came around it where it's the game's fault. It's the games that do this. And it happens with Grand Theft Auto and stuff like that, doesn't it? Where the games got guns in them so they give violence to kids. And I'm like, not really.
No.
Not in my opinion is I don't think it does because I feel like there's tons of kids out there that are doing fine and just enjoying games and it helps them. And like us, all of us, we're enjoying them. But games do get a lot of like crack for
slack,
for being violent.
I mean,
the age-old,
the age-old. Go on, sorry. Go ahead, dude.
That's the age-old thing, right? Video games. Oh, it's video games' fault.
Yeah. Oh, blame the video games. Them mincing the parents used to blame the video games because they can't do their own goddamn job of parenting their kid. Blame the video games, right? Right. It's all the video games' fault. You bought the kids video games. You let them loose in there because you couldn't handle being a good parent. So it's all the video games' fault.
Oh yeah. The older crowd will remember when Mortal Kombat first came out. The ratings
came in because of Mortal Kombat. Am I right?
Yeah.
Right. They never had ratings before, and Mortal Kombat came in and it started rating.
They never needed it, right? All the games before Mortal Kombat were pretty tame.
Vanilla.
Yeah.
Have you seen? Go ahead. Sorry, finish off.
Yeah, and throughout the ages, making us sound old, they did a lot of research and they found that those kinds of video games actually make people less violent.
Interesting. I was going to say no effect, but they actually make because it's probably a way to relieve your anger if you're playing it, right? I will go kill a motherfudger in Grand Theft Auto rather than do it in real life. I can kill 10 or 15.
Exactly.
Right?
Serial killer.
Yes, exactly.
Just think about it, right? You get home from work, you had a rough day, you're feeling angry. What do? Pop a game in, Call of Duty, whatever. Yeah. And then, you kill noobs.
Yes, that's the one. Yeah. You know what really got to me? I put the controller down for a minute, and only a few sessions ago I said, horror games don't get to me anymore. This one wasn't a horror game. But within the first few minutes, I understood this is going to be a horrible journey, right? And then it specifically said this was designed to be a horrible journey to explore mental illness so you could get a feeling of it. And that literally hurt me. That was shocking for me to think that other people have to go through this.
Yeah.
So if anything, that video game brought awareness.
Yeah.
Right? Now we got Viking here proving that it's tension relieving. Ashley likes to say the same thing as well. That look, people are blaming video games and what do you call it? I remember a joke online. Sorry to my good friend in the US, Mr. Havoc, but there was a post online about how they want to introduce a tax on video games that have violence in them. And somebody made a post saying, look at that. The Capitalist Institute has found a way to capitalize on school shootings, right? On mass murders, on mass shootings. They're going to make video games more expensive, right? So that's not the video game's fault, though, is it? That's people's fault. This is the thing that I know, though, because PlayStation 5, us guys are PlayStation dudes, all of us, PlayStation 5 is going to be the last console they ever make, all right? We know about this. The Xbox X, I think, is going to be the last console they ever make as well. So that's risky. I mean, I don't know what we're going to feel like in 10 years. We probably like the idea of having a device. I have mixed feelings about that. What do you guys think about it? Have you ever thought about it? What it would like outside of PlayStation 5?
I don't know whether I'm just I keep talking, but
yeah, please.
Like,
that's the whole idea of being on a podcast. Talk.
No, I keep talking over everyone. But
we know you love pretty. You're not just a pretty face. Come on, man.
I feel like with the PlayStation being like the last one it is, and the Xbox being the last one it is, I feel like it's going to open up to the future in which that they can combine. Because I know that there's several of them already been in talks about the situation where they had such a hatred for each other back in the day. But now it's like, but we could use this company together and this company together. And I'm like, it could literally be opening up for a brand new console in the future.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, Jason's talking about Tesla. Do you mean the freaking guy, Elon Musk's company?
Elon Musk, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He's a huge gamer, that guy, and he's working on one.
That's not entirely surprising. Wait, he's working on one?
Yeah. If anybody can break into the gaming world, I believe it's Elon Musk, because the guy's either a genius or an evil scientist. Nobody knows.
He's already
bit of both, right? Is there really a difference in this day and age? Yeah, you know what?
One bad day away.
one bad day away. Yeah. My coffee is too cold. That's it. I will ransom the world for $100 billion. He's done that picture as well where he holds the white cat and he does this. Oh, jeez. I think he was driving. What was it? Jay Leno was in his car driving the car, and Jay Leno asks him, "Why is it bulletproof?" And he says, "Well, isn't it cool to tell anyone you've got a bulletproof car?" And Jay Leno shrugs and says, "Yeah, that's pretty cool, actually."
Yeah.
So he knows, right? He knows our intricate desires, if you like, when it comes to technology, right? If Elon Musk ever makes a video game console, it might be the one that tears me away from PlayStation. So that's the beautiful thing about the Wolves and about what you guys have. But for me, I think sometimes being outside of it, I can notice how it affects other people a little bit more, just because I have a different perspective to you guys, right? I'm not in the thick of it like you guys are. So when it comes to the gaming world, though, that's my observations there, the difference of opinions. And Joe, don't worry, we will bring on the teaser soon. Don't get too excited. Calm down. So I want to step back a little bit further. We got a few minutes left before we got to bring the alpha in. Is there anything that you feel has affected you or made you feel a little bit weird in the gaming world, that you feel a little bit reserved about it, that you could technically class as a controversy? Do you guys want to put your bidding in that?
Oh, yeah, I have more, but I'll just chat,
Come
guys.
on now, Ashen. Now look who's teasing us.
Well, I have a big, massive one that affected me personally, just as a person, because the big thing with Kojima and Konami and bringing out Silent Hills, that was so annoying. But it was clearly the company didn't like Kojima, and it was a lot of like crap surrounding it, and they really wanted rid of him. But then he one-upped them by making his own company. So it was really wild. But it means we lost Silent Hills in the progress. And I was so mad about it. And everyone was, because PT was amazing. It was so good. And I
played the demo. It was bloody amazing. It was like none of the Silent Hills.
And I was like, and what they've rumored recently is that they're going to bring it back. He's going to continue it under the Kojima company. And I was like,
better now.
Hell yes. It's like, it's something that I really wanted, but like it was such a good horror game, and I was so ready for it, and I was so sad about it.
I think we all were. We were all blown away, and they kept the same dude acting. Yes, everybody. Thank you very much, Mr. Wicked Wolves. There, everybody, just make sure that you're logging on for your teaser. If you haven't already yet, click your friends in, bring your friends in, share, host, so everyone, especially on Twitch, find out about the teaser and everything like that. Thank you very much for reminding us. I guess. I get Nintendo. You know what the thing about Nintendo is? They've been there since before Sega, I think, if I'm correct, and they're still here. So maybe the secret is not to go so big, but just to maintain what you have, and it still lasts. I mean, necessarily, because look at the culture that they have. Nintendo, when the sales were being affected badly, if I remember this correctly, the CEO took a pay cut.
Yeah.
Which CEO, which multi-million-dollar company in the world has a CEO take a pay cut for the sake of the employees, right? That's bloody amazing. He did that so that the company could survive and the employees could survive. So hats off to Nintendo. We got to give it to them, credit where credit is due. We got like 3.5 minutes left there. So if anybody eating foodstuffs, okay. Revolution, my good friend. Thank you for that. For you, spoiler, spaghetti alert.
Sorry, I've got more, but I'll let other people talk.
All right, okay, fair enough. The little voices in your head. We've been playing Hellblade. Yes.
Yeah.
You know what? I love this point that the guy says the longevity of single-player games. As much as I love video games as well, they do concentrate more about being pretty than gameplay sometimes. 100% agree with that. I can't think of anything else that we need to say. Do you think us guys were happy? We did Rev win clip of the week with his drunken stream. You know what? We will leave that for the tease. I think we'll move on to the tease, shall we? Is there anything else you want to guys drop, or are we done for now?
Yeah, you know, if we had more time, there would be a lot more.
Yeah, that's the thing.
I feel like,
if we start, we won't stop. So we'll leave it at that. That's the thing about the cast. We kept it down to an hour because it was dragging on for a lot of people. So what I would like to do, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, please welcome the glorious, the amazing, the reason of us being here, the Alpha, the Jester.
Hello. How are we, people?
How do you do, Mr. Jester?
I'm very, very well. I've got a bit of business to deal with today. Very, very excited, to say the least. But it's nice to be back on Packcast. It's been well over a few weeks.
Long.
Yeah, it's been too long. It's been too long. Sitting down to Zubair's terrible puns, but we won't go on that one. PG, put it down.
Blurred out.
That's what she said. Put it down.
Well, that got
not
real
PG anymore. PG-13 now.
That got very real very fast. Josh Apprentice, can we bleep that out, please? But on a serious note, I want to first of all say thank you to everybody that's tuned in this week. It's been an amazing podcast. You guys have had some good fun talking about controversy, and it's a very touchy subject at the moment in esports world. But let's move on to what people are here for. So, first order of business, I want to just go through a couple of changes that are happening tomorrow within Wolves. First being competitive. So competitive, Jericho the Gamer, who was UK regional manager, is not going to be the regional manager for competitive as of tomorrow. He's actually moving over to content as the content UK regional manager, because Dan or Ohe Gamer will be becoming the new community and digital support manager. So Dan's moving over to marketing, Jericho's moving into content to replace Dan. But also we now have a new regional manager. That is Tom Tozer. He's part of the Apex Red team for Xbox. They're playing in a competition straight after Packcast today. Make sure you go and check them out. He's joining the comp team as a regional manager. He's very excited. He's very eager. He's looking to go, and he's looking to help teams with player development, with that sort of stuff. I sat down with the board of directors the other day. We did a strategy for the next 6 months, and we realized that we're going to be, as managers, we're now going to be focusing more to, instead of scouting and looking at recruitment, we're going to be focusing more towards player and team development. So your managers, your regional managers, and your general managers will be working with you guys in your player development and your team development and content creation as well. So that is going to be a big aspect for us. Obviously, Ash was a part of that conversation when we had that conversation with the managers, same with Bearded, with him being the US regional manager. But this is a big step for us right now. Moving on is promo stream announcement. That's before the teaser. So, do you know what? I'm not going to do content because we already have content GM in here. So he can announce the content promo stream. Ashen, take it away, my friend.
Oh, a drum roll, please, in the chat. Big drum roll, please. The promo for this week, I chose myself, and I think he's amazing. And it's Ginger and Spruce. He's a good lad. Deserved it. Ginger and Spruce, you've got the promo, and yeah, keep it up, man. Keep it up. It was really great.
Awesome.
There we go. To announce, obviously, competitive. It is going to be Tyler Catlin or Divergent Bunner. He's, as an IGL, this guy is phenomenal. He has his reports in all the time. He's in every single promo stream. The guy is class, and I honestly cannot stress how amazing this guy is. on social media. He's always sharing it. He's always promoting. He's a real, true brand ambassador, and I don't think anybody deserves it. He's a really good guy. Manager promo. So nobody else knows about this one. He's actually in this chat right now. Promo stream for Friday is Bearded Viking.
Wow.
Over the last couple of weeks, he has been helping with recruitment, and he's been doing a fantastic job. So honestly, I feel like it's time to give him a bit of a reward, really, because he has been doing some amazing work on the US side. So that's going to be awesome. I want to see what you guys in the comments think before we do the teaser. What you guys think to the new merch that he's been dropping, because obviously we are partnering with Gamers Apparel. What do you guys think? Let's take it to you guys. Zuber.
What do I think? Well, the thing is, you have shared it with me already, right? It's the one that you've already shared with me, right? You showed me? No. Oh, it's something more. Well, whatever you shared anyway, and I shared, I was already blown away by the designs of that. So that's amazing. So no, mate, no, I'm not gonna run this. I'm gonna shut up, and I'm gonna wait to see what it's gonna be, because
what do you think to the first two drops that we've dropped so far?
The first two drops, I mean, the t-shirts, I was an idiot. I missed out on the first bunch of t-shirts. So we got to get some bunch of second t-shirts. I'm still going to hang it. I just forgot to put it on today. I loved it. The second design for the hoodies that you showed me, I love them too. They look like Formula One type racing gear. So it looks really professional, really awesome. I can't wait to see what the third one's going to be. That sounds like something really sexy coming along.
Havoc?
I honestly don't know. I'm thinking it's going to be, I think everybody's wanting to see what the jersey's going to look like. That's what I want to see. That's, I want to see what those are going to look like as far as the design, the look, the feel, the everything. And my wallet's going to be crying. I know it's going to be.
Bearded?
Yeah, my wallet's going to be crying too. Even just from the first two drops, I want like 4 or 5 things.
Right.
Wolves from head to toe.
What about Ashen finally?
I love them because they match my Twitch perfectly. So I'm going to wear them every day. I'm going to get everything. I hope you understand, as soon as we announce that we were even doing anything else, I've saved. I've got tons of money. I'm getting it all.
Bro.
Right,
well, without further ado.
So good.
Go on.
So you guys think this is an actual teaser, which is interesting because it's not a teaser. I'm officially releasing the third drop now. If you head over to Twitter, you head over to Facebook, you will see the new jerseys. I want to see it shared. I want to see it liked. I want to see it everywhere. Get it out to your friends. Get it out to your family. There is 2 jerseys.
Okay.
2 different color ones. Get it out there. Let's see some hype in chat, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get it.
Get the hype in there.
Yeah. Get the hype. Hype it up. Hype it up. Where is it? There you are.
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen.
That is sexy as anything.
Oh my goodness.
Oh wow. I'm just diving into my phone here just to look at them. They are sexy.
So nice.
Drop 3.
Oh wow.
They're beautiful.
The official jerseys of Wicked Wolves Gaming. This really resonates with me and a lot of the players what we're about. And I want to give a big shout out to Josh Edwards and also to Danny, because they helped us with the design. We sent it to them. They perfected it. Gamers Apparel have been amazing, but they're incredible.
They really are.
Yeah.